Have you ever wondered what happens to a star when it dies? Our journey begins in the heart of a nebula, a vast cosmic nursery brimming with gas and dust. Here, under the perfect conditions, a star is born. It starts as a simple clump of matter, gradually coalescing under its own gravitational pull. As the pressure and temperature rise, nuclear fusion ignites, and a protostar emerges, glowing with newfound energy. Over millions, even billions of years, the protostar matures into a main-sequence star, like our very own sun. It's during this stage that a star shines brightest, burning hydrogen into helium at its core. Its lifespan, however, is determined by its size. The larger the star, the shorter its life, as it consumes its fuel at a faster rate. So a star lives a long and bright life, but like everything else in the universe, it too must come to an end. When a star exhausts its nuclear fuel, it's time for it to bow out, but how does this happen? Well, the destiny of a star is determined by its mass. Small stars, those up to 8 times the mass of our sun, meet a rather peaceful end. They swell into red giants, shed their outer layers, and ultimately shrink down to dense hot cores known as white dwarfs. But for the larger stars, those over 8 times the mass of our sun, their finale is much more dramatic. They also become red giants, but their cores collapse under their own immense gravity, triggering a gigantic explosion known as a supernova. This cataclysmic event can outshine an entire galaxy for a brief moment. In both cases, the star's life ends with a transformation. And it's fascinating how the universe recycles this stellar material into new stars and planets. So whether a star ends up as a white dwarf or a supernova, it's a spectacular finale to its existence. The star is dead. Long live the star. But what does the afterlife hold for these celestial bodies? A star's death is not the end of its journey. In fact, it's merely a transformation. Stars that are not massive enough to become supernovae shrink into dense, hot cores known as white dwarfs. Over billions of years, these white dwarfs cool down and fade away, eventually becoming black dwarfs, the final resting stage of a star. For the more massive stars, their death is rather dramatic. They explode in a burst of energy, a supernova, and the remaining core can form a neutron star, an incredibly dense object. If the core is massive enough, it can collapse under its own gravity to form a black hole, a point in space where gravity is so strong that nothing can escape, not even light. In death, stars continue to contribute to the cosmos, creating some of the most fascinating objects in the universe. Stars may be gone, but they are never forgotten. Why do dead stars matter? Well, the truth is, these celestial giants, even in their afterlife, play a pivotal role in the grand cosmic theater. Their final act, whether a supernova explosion or a collapse into a black hole, spreads heavier elements throughout the universe. These elements, including carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen, are the very building blocks of life as we know it. Yet, the role of a dead star extends beyond just seeding the universe with life's ingredients. The violent death of a star can also trigger the birth of new stars. Their explosive ends compress nearby gas and dust, creating conditions ripe for new stars to form. This cycle of stellar birth and death is a beautiful cosmic dance, a testament to the universe's constant state of change and evolution. So, even in death, stars continue to shine, playing a crucial role in the cosmic cycle of birth, death, and rebirth.